This video is sponsored by Kush Online, www.kush.online, a women's plus size clothing store. You can use the code Kush Reaction to save 10%. Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. Today we are talking about Strong Mommy Chrissy. We have not been over here in quite some time, so we are going to do an update of what she has going on. I don't know if I mentioned here on the channel about her being pregnant again, but unfortunately and sadly, she had a first trimester loss, and so she is no longer expecting. However, as you know, sometimes a procedure is necessary, a lot of times actually, when these situations happen. So that's where we are. And so we're just going to go over here and get caught up with her and see what she has going on. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on over here. Before we do, though, I want to just say if you are new here, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. And if you are not a subscriber, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also turn on those post notifications so that you will not miss when we upload and when we go live. Here we go. Going over to Strong Mommy Chrissy's camp. For those of you who are watching this in the replay, please let us know in the comments how you feel about everything, which everybody's going to be a replay because this is going to be an actual video instead of a live. But here we go.
My procedure. And so I'm gonna go ahead and start this vlog here. I have been deep cleaning all day. Deep cleaning all day. And another thing that I'll talk about this later on, but I have been fighting intrusive thoughts all day, and I've just been praying all day because I'm nervous and I have my nerves, and I just keep thinking negative thoughts like, oh my gosh, I hope I wake up, I hope I don't bleed out, I hope everything, and I've just been praying God, please remove all these negative thoughts from my head, because you know what, I'm just concerned and I'm worried, and I need to just have faith and lean on God and stop acting like I don't know. I have no, you know what I'm saying?
She has, I think, been natural childbirth for all of her kids. So she's actually having to be put under for this procedure. And this is her first loss. So I guess it's natural that she's nervous. So it's understandable. Also, I know that a lot of people, was kind of, I was even curious after her smallest child is, I think, 3 or 4 at this point. And she does have, several other children. Um, why didn't she put herself in a position to not be here? Why does she want to be here? Which I can't say it was planned, but obviously it wasn't not planned. So planned it is. But at any rate, she's here.
I prayed over the procedure. I prayed over my body. I prayed over my baby's body. I prayed over all of the staff, the nurses, my doctor, everybody in the OR. I look like I feel, and I've just been slaving like Cinderella today. Okay, so I cleaned, deep cleaned the kitchen, the floors, did all that jazz, because I'm I'm not gonna want to do anything, and the kids should not have to do anything but straighten up after themselves. There's no excuses. I reorganized my pantry and kind of got everything the way I like for it to look, wiped off the cabinets, all that jazz. I did the refrigerator, same situation, kind of organized it, and I have a Walmart grocery order that I placed. There's nothing in my freezer really.
As a nurse,
It's interesting that she's showing all of this. I was just sitting here thinking that I never really paid a lot of attention to her cleaning. I never thought that she was a horrible homekeeper, but I do hear a lot of people say, "Oh, well, she's just good at hiding it," and that might be the case. But me as a person doing commentary, I choose to talk about what I actually see and what is said, and I don't consider people to be a lie unless I can prove it, or at least unless they've given me a reason to think it. So that's just kind of how I roll when it comes to this. So that's just kind of how I feel about things when it comes to that.
Whole bunch of like stuff and like odds and ends. So I ordered some like quick stuff for the kids and dinner stuff. So and we got like to kind of like we need some juice, we need some water. Pre-op called me today and said that I need to be drinking at least 16 ounces of apple juice. And
That's new. That they're asking her to drink juice, but it was something else that I wanted to say here that I've been noticing. Now I know that Chrissy has not been um, doing not commentary, but doing videos. The way she was back in the day, to where I guess she was making money off of this. She spent a lot of time working. I'm not sure if she's still working, but I do know that it seems like she's getting back on YouTube. What I will say is, oh my God, like the commercials be commercialing, for lack of a better way to say that. But baby, these girls loading these doggone videos up lately. Now, I personally don't have the premiere, and I don't know why. I really should, especially since I do commentary. But there's a reason why, actually. I'm not gonna go into it, but and it's not financial, but I don't know. I've just never done it. But anyway, I just wanted to say that.
or Gatorade, the yellow kind. She was very specific about like clear fluids, the yellow Gatorade tonight, and 16 ounces in the morning. I can drink liquids until 9 a.m. I can eat solids until 3:30 a.m. Obviously, I'll be asleep at some point. She said it like they have lots of carbohydrates. Gatorade has lots of carbohydrates. Apple juice has lots of carbohydrates. And so I guess it's your body needs fuel. You know what I'm saying?
Honey, what's going on with this wig? I mean, I guess I see where she was going, but I don't know. This just is off for Chrissy. Like she falling off.
And you can't hush, and you can't eat. So your body is going to have something, it just helps your muscle memory and all this other stuff she was saying, and just helps your body do what it does, give it energy to do the things that it needs to do. So then that's why you need to do that. So anyway, so that's why you have to drink Gatorade or water. You guys, I mean, great Gatorade or apple juice. You guys let me know if that's something your hospital has ever told you. I haven't had a surgery in like 20 years. Okay, and then the last time I had a surgery, I was a kid, and I don't remember much of it. So, yeah, I don't remember that being one of the requirements, though. So, she also said like wash, take a shower.
Makes sense why she's nervous then, not having a surgery and all that time.
Not using Dow soap. I don't use Dow soap, so I had to order some. Ordered that. That'll be coming, and then
I'm surprised they didn't tell her to use HIPAA cleanse, but anyway.
I ordered the Gatorade because apple juice makes me makes me feel more dehydrated. So I'd rather go with the Gatorade. So I'm gonna do that. I'm going to pull my hair back into a ponytail and just wear it like that. And yeah, that's basically it. She said no lotion sprays, soaps. I mean, no lotion sprays, deodorant, things like that. So I'm gonna be dry. I'm gonna feel like the Sahara Desert. I do not like not putting like moisture on my body after I shower, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I think I'm gonna make steak and shrimp. It's quick, it's easy, and like a hearty meal. I need to clean my room, and I wanna like clean my bathroom and get like everything laid out for me. So all I have to do literally is come home and get in the bed. The kids can make quick stuff, you know what I'm saying?
I am going to move us forward a little bit because this is really not worth anything. So I guess I'll start by saying I guess catching up with her is just her dealing with the aftermath of her loss. I know she did another video talking about her situation, but quite frankly, I did not watch that video. I did see this one, so I decided to go ahead and just start here.
Way to come and pick me up so that we can head to the hospital. I just ended my ability to drink liquid window, which was until 9 a.m. and it is now 9:28, and my mouth is already dry as shit. So I don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm gonna try. But I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna have to swish some water and spit it out because like my mouth is dry. So yeah, I'm gonna jump in the shower real quick. I don't know what I'm wearing. I'm just gonna throw something together as comfortable as possible. I've been nervous and I've been feeling like, just nervous about the whole procedure. But at this point, I am just ready to get to the finish line. But I am still feeling nervous. I can't even address my emotional feelings about the pregnancy right now. That's on hold until after I get over my fear of surgery. So I'm trying to stay
That
positive. I'm
makes sense.
praying as much as whenever I start to feel a negative thought or question come into my mind, I'm just praying. Today I've been on the phone with my mom, my boo, just doing all kinds of like talking. I'm glad that there's a 2 hour prep time before surgery and I'm not just get in and get right into surgery because at least I feel like I can ease in. God, you call me by my name. I love you.
I'm not sure if so. I gonna try to get past it. Um, I know her boo stays out of town, but I don't know. I think I would have wanted him there. Now I don't know their financial situations, so maybe he didn't have the ability to. Which I mean stands to reason that maybe y'all shouldn't have been making babies if y'all can't come back and forth. Because I mean, you guys were literally going to be parenting across country. So you definitely should have wanted to be in a better financial situation. So I don't know, but at any rate, I think I would have wanted them there. So I really would feel away.
And this is my bed. She said I'm gonna get she put my gown right there. Thing I am nervous as shit. I'm really nervous and yeah, but I'm trying to be calm. I have my sister here next to me, so we're good. If she wasn't here, I'd probably be freaking out. Everything's gonna be okay. Um, yeah, so we're just gonna get through this process as quickly as we can. I'm gonna try to vlog as much as possible of this process, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous as shit. Y'all, in my hospital gown, and I am
Sorry,
just
guys.
waiting for the nurse to get here. I'm just sitting here chatting with my sister, trying to pass the time until they come in here and probably make my nerves 10 times worse. Everybody's nice, and everything seems cool. In pre-op still, and they just told me that my doctor finished what he was doing earlier, I guess early, so he said he can get me in probably about 45 minutes early, which then in turn made me break down crying because I was not prepared for that. I would have been okay if he said let's do it later, but earlier, that's freaking me out more. So they started my IV. Instead of a blanket now, they give out these big they look like those those pads that they put down, but they hook it up to this thing here and it blows warm air. They said my doctor's gonna come around and talk to me, and so is the anesthesiologist. um, so we are moving and shaking now. I'm just I'm nervous. Me and my sister prayed, so just gonna have faith in God. Everything's gonna be okay. All right, guys, I am finally home, and I am, first of all, I'm so grateful for my sister. So I love you, sis. Thank you so much. I didn't realize it at the time, but they really loaded me up on bracelets. I have like 5, I think. I'm like, damn, they gave me every bracelet they could think of. And just when I thought I was done, they were like, oh, and here's another one. I don't know. I'm thinking about keeping them though, just to have. I don't know. I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna cut them off and save them with his ultrasound pictures. So I will go over everything that happened. I don't feel like doing it tonight. I'm still tired and drowsy from anesthesia, but I just want to let you guys know. And
oh my God, here we go. Kimberly calculated from the beginning, how do I become famous?
This is a very short video, but like I said, we were just going over here trying to catch up
and
with her.
everything was really uneventful. What was I gonna say? I forgot. But we stopped and got some Jimmy John's. My sandwich is gone, girl, because I couldn't eat all day, so I stopped and got some. I was like, sis, let's get some Jimmy John's, okay? And I got some chips, and then I have a cookie, so I'm gonna eat that. The kids were all just in here, and I said, you guys, it's one of those nights where it's a free-for-all. You guys can have noodles, you guys can have hot dogs, you guys can have sandwiches, you guys can almost generally have whatever you want to eat, as long as I don't have to cook. And they said, okay, Mom, we got it. So I'm grateful for that, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to cook or anything tonight. I am out. I don't know what happened, but I ended up with a busted, swollen lip right here. I don't know, maybe I'll ask my doctor when I see him in a couple of weeks and be like, do you know why I had a bruise on my lip? Like I said, I'll go into detail in the story time. I don't feel like going through everything tonight. I'm just thinking maybe I should go through it, because what if I forget? Because I remember everything up until the moment I went to sleep. Like, I remember everything. But I probably won't forget, because it was low-key traumatizing. Not because everything was perfect. Like, my doctors, my nurses, my doctor, my nurses, the anesthesiologist, everybody was pretty much perfect. Actually, I don't know. Hold the idea on the anesthesiologist, because I woke up with a busted lip. Looked like she punched me in my fucking face. But I'm guessing she did have to intubate me for, like, the real deep knockout. I will go over everything, you guys. I will tell you that I did elect to have him cremated. I was kind of in and out, like after when I was in recovery. My doctor came back to see me. He did say he did mention he was going to send a sample off to the lab, and then he was going to go over, whatever his findings are with me. So I don't know. My hospital's really quick and really good, so I might get that information before my doctor's appointment, my follow-up.
Okay, now, I know that uh, YouTube doesn't allow us to be very detailed on a lot of things, but I want to say this. Okay, she just mentioned electing for cremation. Also, this process is called the DNC, which basically they kind of clean you out, make sure that there are no products of conception, is what they call it. Make sure there's none of this left in your body, because it can at some point become toxic to you if there is. So this is sometimes necessary when you lose. And I guess because her body did not uh, pass naturally the products of conception, it was necessary for this procedure. It happens sometimes. Now, with that being said, for her doctor to mention something about electing this surgery here that she just had is very jarring to the part of the body that it affects. I'm just going to be evasive at the things that I'm saying, just so I can make sure that I'm staying within a safe space as far as the things that we're talking about. With that being said, that it is jarring. With that being said, there's not really a need, like there's nothing to have a service for, if you know what I'm saying, like a funeral service. There's nothing basically to have a service for. And as far as cremation, I mean, it's not really much left after it because of the way that this procedure works. It's a sucking type of thing, so it causes damage to the products of conception. It's not like you went into labor and labored the baby out, or either even was put in a situation to where your body can eject it. So with all of that being said, that's kind of interesting that she says that. Maybe they did ask her if she wants. Uh, I just don't even see how they could ask her what she wants because it's not much to want. Um, and usually after this, it's kind of like hospital waste at that point. Um, I don't know. I guess it just depends on the size and things of this nature. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Um, I mean, it probably wasn't even a pound, because it was an early loss. But at any rate, I'm just going to say that I find it interesting that she mentions that. Usually, they would when they get it, um, they do testing to try to see if something was wrong. Maybe look at chromosomes, maybe look at whatever, and then after that, they just whatever the normal disposal process is. This was not that she went into labor and had the baby even at the early or miscarried it um, in a way that it came out of her. So there's nothing for the doctor to ask that question for. So that's interesting. But anyway.
Or I might not get it until then. I don't know, but I will update you guys on that. I just wanted to come and round off this vlog. I'm just going to rest. I'm going to finish my sandwich, make sure the kids are good. I'm just going to lay down. I'm still really tired, but I love you guys. I thank you so much for everybody. Again.
So that's pretty much the end of her video. So we went over to check on Chrissy. We have not been over there in a while. She had her procedure, and now she is going to at some point do a story time, I guess, to go into great detail. But I mean, we pretty much spent a day with her, so uh, that's pretty much it. But tell me what you guys think about that. What she said about the products of conception and all of that stuff. I thought that was interesting. Tell me what you think about this situation. Tell me what you think about the fact that Bay was not there. Um, I don't know from the time that she realized that there was a loss to this point. I don't know how long it's been, but I mean, if these two are financially viable enough to, fly back and forth, you would think that, they mean something to each other, and this is a loss that they share, that he would be there. I mean, just tell me what you think. So, at any rate, like I said, I do want to hear that. Let's get the conversation popping in the comments, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.